All In, and this was most anticipated by us. We have Mercedes Mone and Toni Storm. Toni Storm retaining her AEW Women's World Championship. I think me and you were the very few that picked Toni Storm to win, because we did say this when the match first started.
Because we smart.
Yeah, so kudos.
10 plus years of friendship made us smart.
Yeah, so kudos to us on that one. It was definitely a highly anticipated match. It had that big match feel. I love Mercedes' entrance and all the cheerleaders wearing her belts. I thought that was great.
The cheerleaders nod was awesome.
Yeah, I love that, and the fact that she didn't come to the ring with any belts because the focus was the AEW Women's World Championship. I did really enjoy that. And me and you, we were really hard on Mercedes on her initial debut. Maybe the first, I guess you say first half year in AEW, because she came in middle of the year. It was not working. Nothing was hit. Nothing was hidden. It seemed to be doing a little too much. Brought the Camille thing brought in Camille, that flopped. The character stuff wasn't working. It was a little too much, but I think we came to the agreement that she's kind of back to the basics and what we all kind of really loved about her. And go ahead.
One tidbit. I definitely think what has worked the best for her is what she's most known for is her in-ring work, is what I think really won her fan base back, won the naysayers back. And I know for me, definitely some of the, the matches she's had the past 3 or so months was like, okay. This might be Mercedes Mone on TV, but that's Sasha Banks in the ring.
Yeah, even as far as like personality, I kind of see like Sasha Banks is kind of back. It's not too much over the top as it was originally. It was like, and we were just like, all right, that's too much. Kind of got to tone it back a bit. But it was a great showing. It was not a fancy match. It was a wrestling match, which I really did enjoy. Not a bunch of pop-up circumstance. I thought this match delivered. Definitely a women's match of the year contender. What are your thoughts on this?
Match was awesome. Definitely lived up to the hype, exceeded expectations. The right result helped, and it's going to be in that match of the year conversation, as a lot of matches from this weekend will be.
Yeah, we got the kiss, but it was a Hollywood kiss, as close to the lips as possible. But even though it was still a great match, I'm definitely glad we actually did get that as well. And I'm looking forward to we'll see what's next, because the hard thing about her is, since she has all these titles, like, this is another reason that I thought she was going to lose, because she's holding all this belt. She can't, like, and this is my problem if anybody has multiple titles. If you beat them, it's like, all right, you beat them for this, but it's like, all right, now they got to lose everything. Got to lose everything else. And granted, there's only 2 titles that are actually on TV, but it's just like she'll noticeably just come out with less and less and things like that. So essentially, she'll go on this extensively long losing streak, and it's noticeable, and that doesn't really kind of like benefit anybody in the long run.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, if she got 6 belts, which obviously only 5 of them are defended. If 5 people beat her, hey, cool. Well, you're the 5 people that beat somebody that didn't lose a match for over a year.
Yeah, and then we got Athena. She won the Battle Royal, so she will be able to challenge Toni Storm. I'm not sure when that's going to happen. If you have,
she teased it tonight on Dynamite, but she leaned over Billy Starks like as if she picked a date. Like, hey, it could be tonight, could be this February, could be All Out, could be boop boop boop. But they already starting that speculation, which good for her. Kind of excited, like, the TNT champion or the TBS champion couldn't beat the Women's World Champion, but what if the Ring of Honor World Champion could? Because I don't know. I mean, just she's the longest reigning champion in Ring of Honor's history. So 20 plus year company, a female. That's not just, and that company didn't even have a women's belt forever, and she's out there holding it longer than any tag champion, any period champion, any TV champion, any world champion, men's world champion of all time. So maybe she's the one. She seems unbeatable at the time.
And then the interesting thing is, you talked about the match that she had with Mercedes had with Athena. I think I always go back to that, because Athena still also has gold herself and Mercedes might actually want that. So you can definitely go back to that. I'm not sure if Mercedes was on Dynamite tonight, but I'm interested to see what they actually do with Mercedes. I'm looking forward to Toni Storm and Athena as well.